What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome to a preview of my brand new Chicago Bears Madden 21 franchise. Now, I'm already doing a Steelers franchise. That's going to continue. But I've been having a lot of fun doing it, and I thought, maybe add another team in here and see how it goes. So why'd I choose the Bears? Well, I was looking for an NFC team. I'm a big Steelers fan. I always have been. But, the Eagles were sort of my adoptive NFC team throughout my life. But honestly, their salary cap situation is just a disaster. I don't know if I want to deal with that. I might take on the Eagles challenge in a franchise at some point. But I wanted to choose a team that had a sort of a legacy not dissimilar to the Steelers, a reputation for toughness like the Steelers, and I've always really appreciated the Bears franchise. They're an old school franchise that goes way back to the beginning of the NFL. Some of the greatest players, the most legendary players in NFL history, have worn Bears uniforms. Going back to Red Grange, Bronco Nagurski, Dick Butkus, Walter Payton, in my opinion, the greatest running back in NFL history. Bill George, all these guys, these guys are all Hall of Famers, and they were Bears. And, I think the Bears actually have the most Hall of Famers of any team in the NFL. So they have a sort of an aggressive 3-4 defense, and they have some challenges to deal with. This season in real life, they're not doing real well. And to be honest, throughout the Super Bowl era, they've not done very well. They've had some strong teams in the mid to late 80s and early 90s. Won a Super Bowl in 85. Went to the Super Bowl after the 2006 season and lost to Peyton Manning and the Colts. So yeah, I kind of feel like this is a team that maybe I could build up to prominence a little bit, and get them back to greatness. And they have some strong points and they have some weak points. And we're going to go over the roster in a little bit. For the settings, I'm going to be using the same thing I use for my Steelers franchise. We're playing on All-Madden with default sliders, 8-minute quarters, and I've not really messed with much besides shutting off roughing the kicker, which if someone can tell me that is fixed, I'll turn it back on. But yeah, so let's take a look at the roster here and see what we've got to work with. And we'll start at the quarterback position, where, I gotta tell you, it's a little bit of a disaster, isn't it? So we got Mitch Trubisky here. Kind of a lame duck quarterback. In the real life, the Bears declined his 50-year option. They brought in Foles. So there's kind of two competing stories here at quarterback. And part of me really wants to try to resurrect Trubisky's career. That may be futile. That may be pointless. But if you're a Bears fan, I would love to hear in the comments if you'd like to see that. Would you like to see me try to save Mitchell Trubisky from himself? Because I feel like he is not long for, he's not going to be a Bear next year. I don't think. I would be surprised. And then you have Nick Foles, Super Bowl MVP, drugged the Eagles to a Super Bowl and won it for them. And he's kind of flopped since then. Like, he's been here and there, and, so both of these guys, I kind of feel for them in real life. I'd like to see them succeed. I think the logical answer here is to start Foles for whatever he has left on his contract, a couple of seasons, and then draft a quarterback, honestly. I think that's where I'm going to go with it. But, again, if you're a Bears fan or if you have any opinions on this, what do you think I should do with Trubisky? Is he a lost cause? Is he a lame duck? Or, should I try to keep him in Chicago? So going to the halfback position, we've got a couple of decent ones here. We've got Patterson, the faster of the two, and we've got Montgomery. So I think I can work with both of these guys. I did turn off pre-existing injuries. So I have Cohen. I'll try to work him in certain situations. Um, so I'm pretty happy with the situation here. I don't think for the long term, but at least for, like, there's kind of two things you think about when you start a franchise, right? There is, how do I win with these guys I've got right now? And there's, what do I want this team to look like 3 years from now? So I don't think either of these guys fit into the 3-year plan, but they're definitely good to have now, and definitely can work with them now. I don't have a fullback. I'm going to need a fullback. One of the things I'm doing with these my two franchises is just to keep myself sane. I'm going to be using the same playbooks for both of them. So I will be using the Steelers' offensive playbook for both teams, and the Bears' defensive playbook for both teams. And I just came off a game with my Steelers franchise where I played the AFC Championship with the Bears playbook, and I liked it quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy with that. But that's for now. You know, who knows what'll change in the future. Maybe I'll move on to different playbooks altogether. At wide receiver, we've got Robinson here. He's a good one. A little bit slow, but, you know, he's got the superstar, and he's got what does he have on him? I can change this, I know, but let's see what he has on him right now. He's got outside apprentice and deep out elite, which I might keep both of those on him. I don't know. But we'll see. So he's one. He's a good one. Again, long-term plan, I don't know. 89 speed. He's 27 years old. But, you know, I can definitely work with him this season. Miller is another one, kind of, you know, all right, I guess. Mooney is the fastest of the three that'll be getting a lot of playing time. He's going to be my number 2. Miller's going to be in the slot. At tight end, I got Jimmy Graham, 81 speed, getting up there in age. He's 6'7", so he's got some height. And I got Komet here as a young guy who I'm hoping to develop. Maybe he gets a little faster. So I think Komet I don't know how long Graham will stick around, but I got some hope for Komet. The offensive line is a big disaster. Again, I have the pre-existing injuries off, so I have some of these guys who are injured in real life. I've kind of rearranged them. I didn't go by their current depth chart in real life. I kind of rearranged them to just who is the best in each position. And again, we'll see how that goes throughout the season. So I've got Leno. He's going to be my starter at left tackle. I've got Daniels at left guard. Whitehair is playing left guard in real life. I moved him back to center. I've got Afidi, who is... I don't know what he's playing in real life, to be honest. Check out the Bears depth chart at some point and see where these guys stand. And I've got Massey at right tackle. So, you know, we'll see what we can do with them this year. You know, I feel like maybe they're a little bit the weak point of the team, the offensive line. But let's hope for the best, I guess. Defensively, you know, like I said, similar to the Steelers, we've got some strong players, a good pass rush. We've got Akeem Hicks here at left end. Right end is going to be Urban, at least to start the season. And defensive tackle, Goldman. I think Nichols is actually going to be my starter. Let me see how my depth chart is here. I did try to do the defense like the depth chart in real life. So let's see who I have here. Yeah, so Nichols is my starter. And I don't know why I don't have Goldman in there, unless maybe he's injured in real life. So if he is, I may be moving him to the starting spot. Of course, Mack, best player on the team. I'm going to see what he's got. Relentless on him right now. I'm going to see. I may put Fearmonger on him. I'm not sure. That's what I have. He's kind of the TJ Watt of this team. I have Fearmonger on Watt, and it's been working pretty well. Middle linebacker, Roquan Smith. Guy who is maybe not quite living up to expectations in real life, but he's got 89 speed. He's going to be a good user, middle linebacker for me. And Trevathan, a little bit slow, but he's got good awareness, so I think he'll be good. He'll be good number 2. Quinn, again a little slow. I don't know. I don't know. Like some of these guys, I don't see them sticking around on this team. But we'll work with what we got, and we got some good, at least one good corner here in Fuller. Johnson, I think, might come along a little bit. He is a younger player. Take a look at his. That's Mac. Yeah, so he's just a rookie. So we're going to work on developing him. I feel like I don't know these guys as well as I know the Steelers. I know a lot about general in football, but I'm going to be doing a little Buddy Ryan on this team. You know what I mean? Like Buddy Ryan used to call his guys by numbers. And he'd be like, "Oh, that 92 is real important for a pass." Like you're talking about Reggie White. Reggie White is 92. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of that at least in the beginning of the season with these Bears. And I see that he's got some downs played here on his unlocking his potential. Now I have Chase Claypool, who has the hidden thing there in my Steelers franchise, and for some reason the downs aren't adding up. I don't know why that is, but I guess it's good that I see them. They're doing it here, but I don't know what's going on with Claypool in the other franchise. So Skrine's going to be the nickel corner. I got Artie Burns, a former Steeler here, so he's going to be my number. I guess in dime situations he'll be coming in. My safeties are a little underwhelming. I guess Jackson's all right. A little on the slow side maybe. And Gibson is definitely a few steps slow. So I think there's a lot to work with here. There's a lot of guys who aren't going to be sticking around. Panero here, a kicker, is on IR in real life. But, kicking power 93, we got him here. And O'Donnell. I've said in my Steelers franchise, I don't really care who punts. Put anybody out there, whatever. So that's what we got to work with here. It's going to be a slog, I think, playing on All-Madden with some of the limitations we have here with these guys. But I've set my goal for my coach to win 7 games. In my Steelers franchise, we just won the AFC Championship. So I don't know if I can do that with these Bears. But we'll find out. I'm going to give it the best I got here. And, see how it goes. So I hope you choose to follow along. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like if you are interested in any of this. And, we'll be playing the first game of the season against the Lions, I believe, tomorrow. And I'll be posting that. So hopefully I'll see you there. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in Detroit.